Halloween commanders. I like commanders. You can get one commander, use it on 4 ships. What do we have here? Okay. Hellsinger. Small screen radius plus 20% would be good if you want to conceal your team. If you think about it, you have ability to make faster gun reload, which for Japanese ships would be Akizuki, Kitakaze, or Minegumo, and then Haragumo when it comes. Then another gunboaty thing, which is just the Kurita's thing. Direction of the closest enemy ship, another gunboaty thing. And here, well, shell grouping is, this is like 10% down. Shell grouping means that you won't be hitting much. So you'll get this one, logically, and then you don't have the engine anti-freeze. So you probably take more HP, plus 10, because it's a gunboat, and you don't care about concealment. The other build that you can do is maximum concealment, speed, that's for most of the Japanese destroyers, range, and reload time. Oh, this is having range reduction too, so just regular torpedo speed. And as I'm looking at it, is it same as a Tanaka? This. Yeah, it's the same commander as Tanaka. They want this to be a gunboaty thing. Hellsinger. Why not? Einstein. The Hellsinger, I don't see any added value compared to Kurita. Yeah. So it's just quickly. I'm curious now for myself to know. Like, is it the same Kurita? Reload. This. It is. It's Kurita without Unstoppable. It's Kurita with more speed. Japanese destroyers are not fast. They are slow. The gunboats. So this commander, if you got it for free, it should be. There's no added value. I was thinking about reload. For normal guys. Why am I here? Because this guy doesn't. It has 8%. And then 12. This guy has 10%. And then nothing. This... So the only added value I would say is with this. That you're a little faster when you're kamikazing ships. Wow, this commander is a deception. Big one. Okay. Einstein. Okay, 1 degree per second. Just imagine 1 degree, okay? 90 degree. 360 is the whole circle. This is 1 degree per second, so you have to 360 seconds. Oh, mine. And then it's the same commander with accuracy. So if you get it for free, you put range, you put this. No. This not. Maybe this, and this. And you have for heavy American cruisers. You spec it up. Now we compare it with range, fire, this and this. This gives you heal and more fire. Range. No heal, reload. I would say these commanders are pretty much similar. If you get it for 3, you're probably going to be making pros and cons. That's what I would do. To figure out which commander would be for Des Moines and Baltimore, and which commander would be for Cleveland. And I will quickly look here and go to Norman Scott War of Warships Legends. So both have a range, but Norman's if you remove the range, which would be for heavy cruisers, and you put this there, you have gun traverse speed 1.6 combined with this is 2.6, which is good for Des Moines and Baltimore. So if you really need the guns to turn a lot for very close contact, yeah. They both have this. This guy has a rudder shift time, so you can make your ship even more agile, which is good for Baltimore and Des Moines. Here, Norman Scott has this plus this indicator warning and speed. You would probably do the incoming damage. The penetration multiplier. I'm not making the recommendation for it to have it or not, because so much calculations to be done, dependent on if you are almost 10 kilometers, or if you can be 11, or you can't be 11 because 10 is maximum, and then you add the penetration. Then you have this. These have the same. Norman Scott has a rudder shift. This is 10. Norman Scott here has 7. So like you would go into the shell grouping, which will give you chances to make more citadels. And here of course the reload. Yeah, that's what it is. Height is a sniper for German battleships. If you don't care about secondaries, which is basically Bismarck, Zieten is better for secondaries. Bismarck is more tanky. You get these. You get this on, and everything is now moving, so maybe you will hit something. I like to believe I do. And here the heals. It's always good to have more heals on German battleships. Fight fire. Yeah. This commander has everything important for... I don't think there's going to be a better commander. The Azure line is having one more Sigma, but doesn't have heals. I'd rather have 2 more heals than Sigma 0.1 better. Yeah, good commander. I would say it's a must-have for German battleships. This thing is designed to give you the reload time 30%, and if you don't care about image, it's for about spamming the torpedoes. It's psychologically the most efficient commander you can put on destroyers. Reload is the most important thing. If you want to be effective, if you want to reach the maximum effect of your torpedoes, you want to have in this game reload time. So you could put this on. Maximum consumption will push your Z44s, Gady, T61s down to 4.8, 4.9. Here reload time you put speed, or this. There's another speed. Yeah, it's a good commander. I'm considering it still. The thing is, I don't have German destroyers to put it on. Because if you look on the German destroyers, this is gunboat. 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 These destroyers have advantage of gunning down everything else. You would take all the advantage away to put it into the torpedoes. Z44 is perfect ship for this commander. This is torpedo boat. This is gunboat. This is torpedo boat. I don't play. And Z23 is gunboat with fast torpedoes. It like this is needed. This is needed for those 150s. So yeah, T22, T61, and Z44, and there will be this legendary Z42 coming. I think that might be logically torpedo boat 2. So good commander for fun. Where do we have the store? Oh yeah, Tesla, another German BB. One of the earliers. Traverse speed for battleship guns, they have pretty good. They don't suffer, so why not? 3%, rather shift 3%. It's very good. Brandenburg, Tirpitz, when they sail, Schlieffen, when they sail, and like you can dodge a lot because they just turn so well, these battleships. Then you get this unique. Shell grouping means that your guns will be just setting the fires or in a very close range hitting citadels, but don't rely on the guns. Completely don't rely on these guns. Torpedo reload time minus 15% means that this commander is like the Azure and Scharnhorst made for Brawl or Arena.